So, also hier kann ich nichts kombinieren. Dann, lurge ich mir noch mal kurz ins Menü. Also ich kann Olive Oil, kann ich
That doesn't seem to work.
No, das scheint nicht miteinander zu passen.
That doesn't seem to work.
Funktioniert auch nicht miteinander.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Tatted
That
Matchbox.
doesn't seem to work.
Ja, ist ja gut, beruhig dich mal wieder. Hier geht auch nichts mehr. Okay, dann, lieber McCarthy. Drainage Grate. Zieh mal
It's
dran.
built into the concrete floor. There's no chance of moving it.
Ja, okay. Kann ich das Messer da vielleicht benutzen?
That doesn't seem to work.
Nicht, oder? Das auch nicht wahrscheinlich,
That doesn't
oder?
seem to work.
Blöd. Weiß. Ich probiere mal hier alles aus. Warte, lass mal kurz schauen.
A coward in a baggie.
Ja, ist ja gut. Coward. Immer der Coward.
A carpenter's vice.
Seh dich doch nicht so selbstkritisch, mein Guter. Das mal da rein.
That doesn't seem to work.
Dann läufst du extra dahin, um mir das zu sagen. Du bist mir ja ein Bürschchen. Pass auf.
That doesn't seem...
Okay, so.
A coward in a baggie.
Ja, mein Gott. Ich raff's aber auch nicht.
It's a tenon saw.
Oh. Nimm's halt auf.
I don't need a saw.
Nicht, oder? Kann man das Gitter schon aufsägen? Meinst du nicht?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to work.
Na gut, dann eben nicht. Dann scheint hier wohl nichts zu wirken. Wir gehen wieder zurück. Und die Musik ist bedrohlich. Sink.
An ordinary kitchen sink.
Okay. Kann ich hier irgendwas usen?
That doesn't seem...
Muss mal alles durchgehen.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Also gut. Dann eben zurück. Und hier ist die gute Sahra. Vielleicht hat sie was Neues zu sagen.
Did you forget something, Mr. McCarthy?
It seems someone or something has sabotaged my car, miss. So I will be staying the night.
Oh, how terrible.
Ah.
Luckily, one of the rooms is available.
Ha.
Here's the key. It's up the stairs and the last door on the right.
Okay. Kommst mit? Dankeschön.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mr. McCarthy? Be careful.
Careful?
Ah.
I hear things at night. In the walls.
What kinds of things?
Scratching.
Well, I always have my revolver, miss. I'm sure I'll be okay. I've had it for 6 years. I've fired it once. Thank you for your help.
Oh Gott. Die gute Sahra warnt uns, wir sollen vorsichtig sein. Lass mich nochmal hier
It
schauen.
looks too expensive to play with. And
Okay.
besides, what do you expect to find? An underground laboratory?
Okay, das hatten wir ja schon mal. Na gut, Sahra, dann danke für den Schlüssel. Ich schaue mich mal aber nochmal kurz hier um. Gehen wir mal hier rein.
The bar was a simple affair. An acrid smell of stale cigarette smoke and spilt champagne from years long since past hung over my head like a cloud. A young woman stood at the bar, drink in hand. She watched me intently as a predator watches its prey. This was Victoria.
Oh ja, das ist also Victoria, hm? Wir schauen uns erstmal das Painting an.
It's a rather nice oil painting. Van Gogh, I think.
Okay.
Almost certainly a copy.
Kann
I'm
ich's
not
nehmen?
really the gentleman thief type.
Ach so, okay. Na gut, was gibt's hier sonst noch so? Bottles, okay.
Various half-full bottles of alcohol.
Ja, das ist doch schon mal was.
I need to stay sober.
Aha. So, dann haben wir bloß Victoria hier. Glass, okay. Haben wir mehr Glass? Bar?
The bar.
Ja,
Dusty and forlorn.
Wahnsinn. Okay.
I'm not thirsty.
Nicht, oder?
It doesn't answer me.
Ja. Nehmen wir mal das Glas.
She's drinking a thick red liquid.
Oh.
A Bloody Mary, perhaps.
Ah, hätte ich es auch gesagt. Ah, lass es stehen. Glass.
I think it would be best if I left it alone.
Okay. Ja, dann, Oh, was war das? Was haben wir hier? Ach, der Schlüssel. My Room Key. Wir haben Farbe im Spiel. Die Farbe Blau. Wahnsinn. Na den, ab zu Victoria. Na, du. Ich untersuche sie mal.
Victoria.
Ja, Wahnsinn.
A highly attractive woman in a long black dress.
Ja.
She regarded me with a slight smile.
Oh.
While it
Victoria.
would be interesting to see how she would react, I think it's a bad idea.
Was ist schon aber good idea? Was war ein Fehler eben? Schaut
While
hin.
it would be interesting
A good
to see
idea
how
steht
she
da.
would react, I think it's a bad idea.
Oh, da ist ein Lokalisationsfehler. Na gut, dann talk to her.
Well, good evening. Fresh blood is always welcome.
Victoria, I presume.
Victoria Renton.
Rick McCarthy.
Ah, we have someone famous among us.
Oha.
Infamous, perhaps.
Well, I always preferred infamy. Better the devil, you know.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Please do.
Okay, what are you doing here? Is the question. Mr. Grovesnor mentioned that you may have seen wolves in the estate. Okay, what are you doing here? What's your opinion in Sahra? Okay. Fangen wir von oben nach unten
What are you
an.
doing here?
I'm just passing through, really.
Mr. Grovesnor said you were a permanent resident.
Permanent is a little strong. I lingered here because I like the scenery, and this house is simply fascinating.
Okay. This house?
This house?
Yes, it seems there is quite a history here, though I haven't really involved myself too much. I'm just here for the ever-enriching sense of ennui, I suppose.
Okay.
And the vodka, of course.
Oha. Mr. Groves, okay, die Wölfe lassen wir mal weg. Kurz, die mal ganz zum Schluss.
What's your opinion of Sahra?
She seems nice enough. We haven't spoken a great deal, though. I get the impression she's intimidated by me.
She cracked a wicked grin.
Shy girls are always more fun. Wouldn't you agree?
Mein Gott. Das ist ein richtiges Biest.
What's your opinion of Michael?
I think he's terribly afraid of something. He seems to be terribly on edge most of the time. Especially if there are a lot of guests in the house.
Any idea why that might be?
He's not particularly forthcoming with regards to his personal life. He spends the majority of his time by the fire, lamenting the slow loss of his family.
Okay, his family lost?
His family?
The Grovesnor family is something of a tragedy, Mr. McCarthy. The vast majority of them died before the age of 35. Some died before adulthood.
Okay.
Michael is the last alive, and the youngest of his generation. He even outlived his niece, and I don't think he's ever recovered from that.
Okay, dann lass mal zu den Wölfen kommen.
Mr. Grovesnor mentioned that you may have seen wolves on the estate.
If that's what he wishes to call them.
You disagree?
Well, it was dark, but the way they moved was
Her eyes moved ever so slightly to the floor.
frightening.
Okay. Haben wir alles durch, oder? Kam nicht. That's all I wanted to know, okay. Na den? Mehr gibt's nicht. Schade.
That's all I wanted to know.
Anytime. Can I perhaps interest you in a nightcap back at my room?
Oh.
She looked me straight in the eye, waiting to read my reaction. Thank you for the offer, miss, but I think I'll decline.
Oh.
Carpe noctem, Mr. McCarthy.
Oh
Seize the
Gott.
night.
For we may not see another.
Her words chilled me to the bone. Another night, perhaps.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Da ist aber jemand ziemlich rollig, ne? Na gut, die gute Victoria, du. Dann gehen wir mal raus hier. So. Kann ich hier nochmal raus? Mal kurz schauen. Kann ich mal vor die Tür? Ja, kann ich. Okay. Aber hier wird wohl nichts mehr sein. Deshalb gehe ich wieder rein. Und dann schauen wir doch mal unser Zimmer an. Würde ich sagen. Und lassen wir noch hier mit Sahra kurz...
Your room is the
Treffen.
last on the right.
Ah ja, okay. Thank you. Dann, Mr. McCarthy oder Rick, geh mal hoch. Oh Gott. The last on the right. Door, door, door. Let's see.
A coward in a back.
Ja, ja, Coward. Ist
It's
gut.
Victoria's room, I presume.
Ah, okay. Sollen wir mal rein?
It's locked.
Oh. Sollen wir mal quatschen? Vielleicht ist sie erst drin.
Doesn't answer me.
Okay. Dann
I don't know
untersuchen
who
wir...
this room belongs to.
Okay. Das wird wohl Sarahs Room sein, oder? Sahra.
It's locked.
Schade. Dann gehen wir weiter. Und das
It's
ist...
Sarah's room.
Ach, das ist Sarahs Room. Dann wird das der Raum des Besitzers sein, beim Feuer.
It's locked.
Ja. Ja.
That's my room.
Okay. Und dies hier?
I would guess that leads to the west wing of the house, but I can't be sure.
Dann nehmen wir doch mal den Griff in die Hand und überprüfen das.
It's locked.
Wahnsinn. Geht der auch hier vielleicht?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Dann eben unser Zimmer. Auf geht's.
If I just keep the keys with me, I'll be able to open the doors they fit.
Was? Ach so. Ich bin auf ihm gelandet. Ich will auf die Tür.
If I just keep the keys with me, I'll be able to open the doors they fit.
Ach so, okay, alles klar. Na den, aufmachen.
My room was a simple affair, and yet I couldn't help but feel that death ran down the walls like ever-encroaching floodwater.
Okay. Das sind ja düstere Voraussichten. Rick, warum tust du das? Bookcase.
Empty. Looks like someone took all the books.
Ja.
Nothing there.
Bed. Painting.
It's a rather nice oil painting. Almost certainly a copy.
Okay, sagt immer das gleiche bei jedem
I'm
Bild.
not...
Okay, das kennen wir alles schon. Nachttisch, nichts. Window.
It overlooks the gardens at the back of the house. I really had no need to open it.
Na gut, dann... Die Einrichtung ist wirklich sehr marginal, muss man sagen. Dann bleibt uns nur noch das Bett.
An immaculate bed. It doesn't
Okay.
answer me.
Warum nicht? Dann flacken
I'll
wir uns
try
mal
and
rein.
get some sleep.
Ja.
I
Gute
found
Nacht,
it difficult to
McCarthy.
sleep. My mind swam with questions. Who slashed my tires, and why do they want to keep me here? As I began to drift off to sleep, I was jerked back to reality by the sound of screaming. I jumped to my feet and grabbed my revolver.
Oh, okay. So, wir graben mal den Revolver.
That
Nee,
doesn't
okay.
seem to work.
Oh, und die Musik wird etwas bedrohlich, ja? Schade, dass man jetzt keinen Schrei gehört hat. Ich hätte ihn gerne gehört. Dann wäre man jetzt besser drin. Wir open mal the door. Mach ihn mal auf.
It's locked.
Okay, es geht nicht. Dann Sarahs Tür. Schauen wir mal.
It's locked.
Okay, bei Sarahs Tür geht nichts. Bei der fremden Tür hier auch nicht. Na?
It's locked.
Okay.
It's locked.
Okay, ich komme nicht durch. Dann...
I have
Wo
to
kam
help
das?
Sarah.
Ach, I have to help Sarah. Ja, dann war es doch Sarahs Tür, aber es geht nicht auf. Dann reden wir mal. Sarah, alles in Ordnung?
Sarah.
Help!
It's locked.
Ja,
I'll break it down.
macht es.
A large dog-like creature stood on the bed, its blood-red eyes trained on Sarah. Its
Whoa.
teeth were longer than a dog's and stained a rich crimson.
Do something!
Okay,
I drew my
okay.
gun and aimed for its head. My finger hovered tentatively over the trigger. What if I hit someone again? My arm shook as I tightened my grip on the trigger. I couldn't do it. The beast turned its attention to me. It looked me deep in the eyes. It was intelligent, and its gaze was full of malice and hatred. And then
Oh,
it
du
was
Lacker.
gone. I loosened my grip and my gun fell to the floor, thudding lightly against the azure carpet.
What was it?
I'm not sure. How did it get in?
I don't know. I came back to my room, locked the door behind me, and it was there. Must have been in my room all along.
She dropped her gaze to the floor.
Thank you.
I'm not sure why she thanked me. Why couldn't I shoot it? You can't sleep in here tonight.
It's okay. I'll sleep in Victoria's room. I'm sure she won't mind.
I'll speak with Michael in the morning. I need to find this thing, though it may be the death of me.
Okay.
I woke late. The winter sun had already begun to sink behind the horizon, leaving me with only darkness and despair.
Okay. Ja,
I
da
really
war
had
jetzt...
no need.
Okay. Was war das denn für ein Viech hier, verdammt? Also ich wieder geschossen, aber er konnte nicht. Der gute McCarthy konnte nicht. So wie ich es mitgekriegt habe, hat er wohl ein, ein traumatisches Erlebnis mit der Waffe gehabt. Kann ich hier nochmal rein? Ja. Untersuchen wir doch mal hier den Raum. What rope?